Come on, let's get our hands together. Here in your light we find what makes us come alive, a sacrifice of praise. A city on a hill, surrender to your will, your glory on display. Your glory on display. Awesome in this place. Jesus, you are awesome in this place. Worthy to be praised. Jesus, you are worthy to be praised. You will be praised. You will be praised. You have a force of grace, consuming every space. It's uncontainable. You're coming like a flood. Our hearts are filling up. All things are possible. All things are possible. Awesome in this place. Jesus, you are awesome in this place. Worthy to be praised. Jesus, you are worthy to be praised. You will be praised. You will be praised. Your grace goes on and on forevermore. We lift the name of Jesus. Your kingdom come is what we're living for. We lift the name of Jesus. Your grace goes on and on forevermore. We lift the name of Jesus. Your kingdom come is what we're living for. We lift the name of Jesus. Come on, clap those hands. Awesome in this place. Jesus, you are awesome in this place. Worthy to be praised. Jesus, you are worthy to be praised. You will be praised. You will be praised.
Oh, come on, kids. We're gonna keep going. Put those hands together. Ha, ha, ha. Sing this out with me. Waking up to another life. No more sorrow and no more night. You're the light, let it shine now. Let it shine now. Burning bright, 'cause we're not ashamed. Got a world to illuminate. You're the light, let it shine now. Let it shine now. You're the light, let it shine now. Let it shine now. Nothing can stand against us. Our praise will break the darkness. And we declare your kingdom's here. Because our God is for us. We're living in the promise. And we declare your kingdom's here. Shadows fade as you now rise. Hope is here with no end in sight. You're the light, let it shine now. Let it shine now. You're the light, let it shine now. Let it shine now. Your kingdom's here. Because our God is for us. We're living in the promise. And we declare your kingdom's here. Here we go. Shine a light, shine a light. 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 We got a light and we're gonna shine. Jesus, let your name be glorified. We got a light and we're gonna shine. Forever let your name be glorified. We got a light and we're gonna shine. Jesus, let your name be glorified. We got a light and we're gonna shine. Forever let your name be glorified. Let's go, let's go. You guys can dance along.
All right, come on, kids. We're going to take this opportunity to worship Jesus. Lift your hands. Let's sing this together. I heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. Come on, you guys are doing so good. Let's lift our hands. We're going to sing I've Seen Many. I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we're all searching for answers only you can provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good Father. And I'm loved by you. Come on, sing this out with me. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am.
I'm Pastor Shauna. How are we today? All right, you guys, today we are talking about gentleness. Gentleness. You know, when you're nice and gentle and not just smacking your brother upside the head. All right, you guys, we're going to talk more about that, but let's go see a couple guests that we have today. We have a new friend to introduce you to, Mr. Ethan, and some of our old friends are coming back. Kickin' Cowboy Carl and Punchin' Pete will be with us. I know those are your favorites. So let's get started with our verse first.
Hi friends, I'm so excited for today's Bible verse. We have a special guest coming back. That's right, you guessed it, South B is back. All right, help me call her out. Are you ready? South B! South B! Hey! South B in the house. All right, South B, give me a beat. Yeah! All right, Proverbs 17:17. That's right. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Ha! Ha ha! So good. See you later. Hi, friends. You guys ready to learn the dance? Great. All right. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with our left foot first. We're going to go towards our left. Here we go. You're going to step out with your left. With your right foot, you're going to come behind your left, and you're going to step out with your left and feet together. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7 goes. Left, right, left, together. Good. You got it. Now let's do it with the words. 5, 6, 7 goes. A friend loves at all times. Together. Good. Let's do it a little faster. 5, 6 with the words go. A friend loves with all time. Good. Now, the next thing we're going to do with our feet, after your feet together, you're going to step out with your right foot, shoulder width apart. Good? Awesome. Let's do that again. That was hard. 5, 6, 7, step out with your right. Good. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're awesome. All right, we're gonna put that together with the words and just the legs. 5, 6, 7 goes. A friend loves for all time, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Good. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna move on to our hands. Super hard hands, so get ready. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, you're gonna punch with your left, punch with your right, and punch with your left. That was it. You guys are awesome. Oh my God, all right, let's do that with the words. 5, 6, 7 goes. A friend loves for all time, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. That's it. Time of adversity. 5, 6, 7, just the arms. Time of adversity. Good. Now let's do the whole thing with the words and the legs and the arms, and then we'll add Miss South Beat. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7 goes. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Yeah, you got it. All right, help me call her out. South Beat. South Beat. Hey! All right, friends, you guys are ready? South Beat's ready? Let's go. Give me a beat, South Beat. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Let's see if you practiced. Proverbs 17:17. Come on. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Yeah, here we go. Proverbs 17:17. Come on. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born at a time of adversity. One more time. Come on. Proverbs 17:17. Come on. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born at a time of adversity. Yeah, good job. Ha. All right, friends, let's see if you practice.
What's up, kids? My name is Ethan, and I'm here to talk to you about the fruit of the Spirit, gentleness. Now, what is gentleness? To be gentle means to always be kind, to always be pleasant, to always have a soft heart towards other people. But what does it look like to actually be gentle? The Bible gives us an amazing example in the book of John, chapter 8. It tells us that Jesus went to the temple one day when the Pharisees brought before him a woman who'd been caught in the act of sin. Now, the Pharisees said to Jesus, "In the law, Moses commanded us that such should be stoned. What say you, teacher?" Now, the important thing is that the Pharisees didn't actually care about this woman at all. They were using her to get to Jesus, to frame him and make him look bad so he would say the wrong thing. They were using this woman to frame Jesus, to make him look bad and to turn the people against him. Now, Jesus knew this, and he could have just stood up and blown the Pharisees away with a miracle or said something that just made them look completely foolish. But instead, Jesus looked down and he saw this woman who was in need. She was hurt, she was scared, she was ashamed. And Jesus knew that before he defended himself, he had to care for her first. So he knelt down beside her, looked down to the crowd, and said, "Whoever is without sin, cast the first stone." Now, in case you haven't realized, nobody is without sin. The Bible says that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So everyone has messed up at some point in their life. And everyone in the crowd knew that as well. And nobody wanted to be the first person to go, "Well, I'm without sin," you know. And so one by one, everyone looked at each other. They looked at the Pharisees, they looked at the woman, and they set down their rocks and they went away. Now, here's the thing. Jesus never sinned because Jesus was the Son of God, and he was born perfect, and he continues to live perfect at the right hand of the Father. So by his own definition, Jesus could have stoned that woman right there and then. And when he saw that everyone had gone, he turned to the woman and said, "Neither do I accuse you. Now go and sin no more." So, what did Jesus do? First, he protected her by saving her from being condemned by other people. And then he helped her by forgiving her of her sins and setting her to a new life. Gentleness protects and helps other people around you. Now, chances are none of your friends are going to be stoned anytime soon, but everyone needs help from time to time. So here's what I want you to do. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1, "A soft answer turns away wrath." And if you see someone who needs help, someone who can't stand up for themselves, be the person to stand in the gap for them. Be the person to protect and help those around you. All right, guys, to find out more about gentleness, I'm gonna hand it off to my friends, Kicking Cowboy Carl and Punching Pete.
Howdy, my name's Pete, and this here's
We going?
yeah, we're going.
Howdy. This here is Pete.
That's me.
And I'm just Carl.
It's just Carl and just Pete.
And we're just a couple of good old cowboys on the ranch.
We're just kicking it here on the ranch.
No, we're not kicking yet, remember? Right.
We're just hanging out at the ranch.
Just enjoying the view.
And today we'd like to tell you a little bit about gentleness.
Yep.
How gentleness can be happen in your life.
In different scenarios, how gentleness is good.
Goodness is next week.
How gentleness can be gentle in different scenarios.
So ladies and gentlemen, please observe.
Now this is what it looks like to operate in a spirit of gentleness whenever someone's getting bullied, because no one likes being bullied.
Hey, you smell bad.
Hey, hold it right there, partner.
Oh man. Well, who's this?
Hey, now listen, that's no way to talk to a lady. And if you got a problem with that, you can say it to my face outside.
Gee, mister, the way you handled that sure was gentle like. So I think I'll shake hands with you and just be done with it.
Well, put her there, feller.
Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Got a good grip.
Thanks, you too. Wow, I feel so good. I'm gonna go apologize to that lady.
Yeah, right this way. Can't follow me.
You made her a lady? Sorry. Now that's what things look like in the natural.
Now that's what it looks like in the natural.
I just said
Here's what it looked like in the supernatural.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Hey!
I'm Kicking Cowboy Carl.
And I'm Punching Pete.
Watch where you're throwing those elbows.
Sorry.
And that's Punching Pete. I'm Kicking Cowboy Carl. And he can't breathe. Cut, we'll redo it.
No, it's good.
And I'm Kicking Cowboy Carl.
I'm Punching Pete.
And We're gonna show you what happens in the supernatural when someone operates in the spirit of gentleness.
Yeah, this is what happens to the devil in the supernatural.
Like this. Oh no, my friend's being picked on.
I'm the devil, and I'm gonna come in and be what the devil does to people.
Help me protect! And that's the spirit of gentleness, partner. No, sir, you're not my partner. You're the devil. I don't partner with the devil. Not today, Satan. Hey, this is what it looks like in the natural when you're being gentle and helping someone lift something heavy. Oh man, this pot here is so darn heavy. I wish I had some sort of way to lift it better.
Hey, mister. My name's Pete. Just
Hey.
Pete.
Pleasure to meet you, Pete.
I noticed that this here is really heavy, and I'd like to help you lift it.
Well, hey, if you could lend a hand, that would just be
1, 2, 3. Wow,
Say, that was much easier.
way easy.
Thanks for the hand, Pete.
Hey, now thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh. And this is what it looks like in the supernatural.
If I was the devil, this is what would happen to me if someone else tried to handle a tough situation with gentleness.
Superman punch! Superman! Are you alright?
Yeah, I think I just broke everything.
Rub some dirt on it. Alright, now this is how you handle giving a gentle answer to a harsh accusation. Hey, bucko, listen here. Did you kiss my sister?
Hey, listen, friend. No one would kiss your sister.
Gee, that was really sweet of you to say that so kindly.
Hey, thanks.
All right, pal, what do you say we gives ourselves some
Let's go grab some ice cream.
and Capri Suns?
Okay. Now this is what it looked like in the supernatural. Oh man, I'm just in this difficult situation and I don't know if I can do it.
And this is what happens to the devil when you're gentle and kind to somebody when they need you to be.
What?
He's the devil, and I'm gentle and kind. And
Wait,
this is what
I thought
happens
you were
to
supposed
the
to be.
slap, 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 slap. Not today, Satan.
Hey man,
Can't steal my joy. Can't steal my joy.
I thought you were supposed to be the devil in that one.
Tides have changed, baby. So,
Alright, now you just stand right there.
but I thought, why I gotta do it? I thought we just did it. I punched.
Yeah, well, I was talking to the producer. He said he wasn't sure about that last one, so he just wanted to see some other options.
All right.
So I don't know. I'll just have you stand right there, and we'll just see what happens. I don't know. Let's roll it again from the top.
All right. Ain't you the producer? Whatever. Okay. So, this is what happened to me. Oh! Gentleness.
And that's what happens when you operate in gentleness.
It ain't gentle.
Every time.
Ow.
Call the day. Punch Pete, you want to say anything before we head out?
This has been spiritual self-defense in the
Hey, this is Spiritual Self-Defense
supernatural.
in the supernatural.
Extreme! What's up, dudes and dudettes? So today, we're gonna learn about gentleness. But you already know that because Ethan just taught you. Because Ethan said stuff first. So, anyways, my name's Christian, and let's get going. Come on! Alright, now that we're supposed to be, I want to talk to you guys about gentleness. Again, you know that. Okay, so seriously, I know what you're thinking. Christian, why does your hair look so awesome? Well, come to Twisted and find out. So anyways, we're talking about gentleness, and you guys know we've been in the series for a hot minute. It is Get Juiced, and we're squeezing every bit out of the fruit of the Spirit that we can. Now, I need everybody to sit down, calm down, okay? I know things were crazy with Kicking Cowboy Carl and Punchin' Pete, and man, do those guys look awesome. Really wish I knew who they were. But seriously, sit down, put your butts on the floor or in a seat. You may not be in a place where you're setting your butt on the floor. Maybe you are setting it on a seat, or perhaps a bed, or wherever else you might place your behind at a time like this. But regardless, you're watching this, so let's dive in. Okay, so gentleness, right? Ethan did a fantastic job explaining what gentleness is and even biblically putting it in perspective, like how would Jesus handle a crazy, insane, might be even scary circumstance where, I don't know, someone's getting stoned to death? Crazy. I know, parents, I know. Oh my gosh, he said stone to death. Yeah, whatever. That's the Bible. You're welcome. You didn't have to say that. We did it for you. So, what's another example of gentleness in the Bible? Well, as Ethan pointed out, a soft answer turns away wrath. In other words, another way that you could translate that is a gentle answer turns away wrath. A good biblical example, I would say, is Esther, Queen Esther. Now, we've heard stories about Esther with our friend Lucas, like way back. So let's just recap real briefly. So basically, you have a king. Now, this king had a wife, and then he decided he wanted more wives. So he got like a bunch of wives. One of them being Esther, a very pretty girl from the tribe of Judah, I believe. Could just be Israel. Don't fact check me on that. So a beautiful young lady by the name of Esther. Now, she was favored with God, but she was also favored with this king. Now, what happened was basically he had this side dude, this like sidekick guy who was like mean and nasty. Remember, his name was Haman. His name was Haman. So Haman, super mean, super nasty. He had this plot and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of all of the children of Israel. I'm gonna get rid of all of them. So here's what I'm gonna do. Hey, king, I want you to sign this thing that says that anyone who doesn't worship or praise you, then praises somebody else, gets killed. And he's like, I mean, hey, sounds good to me, because what did he do? Haman set up a party. Did you guys hear that? Anyways, there was a party, right? So he threw a party and he's like, yo, king, yo, take this, have this. And he's like, feeling really full and feeling really good. And he's like, oh man, I'll sign whatever you want me to sign. So he signs off this thing. And then next thing you know, the decree goes out throughout the land, and it's like anybody that doesn't serve the king or doesn't worship and praise the king is gonna die. And they're like, oh my gosh, we have to do something about it. And then this guy named Mordecai, right? Mordecai? His name's Mordecai? Literally everyone in here is on their phone, so I have no idea if it's right. Oh, fantastic. So Mordecai, yeah, they're really engaged. Hope you're not on your phones. So Mordecai goes to Esther. Now, who's Mordecai? Mordecai is the cousin of Queen Esther. Mordecai goes to Esther, and he's all like, oh my gosh, like you have to hear this crazy news. And she's like, what do you want, Mordecai? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to be queen here. And he's like, okay, so look, basically decree went out, all the Jewish people are gonna die. She's like, what? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And he's like, it is crazy. But Esther, you were born for such a time as this. And she's like, but was I? And he's like, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Look, nobody has an in with the king like you, so you gotta like get bold, strategize a little bit, and like let him know what's gonna happen, or else we're all dead. And she was like, oh my gosh, this is like so crazy. I don't even know if I can handle it, but I got you, don't worry about it. And so the story picks up later on. What Esther did was she invited both the king and Haman to dinner, right? She's like, okay, I cooked this fabulous meal for you. You're gonna love it. It's like biscuits and gravy and everything delicious, okay? And they're like, I love biscuits and gravy. And so she wined and dined them. And then she's like, maybe I'll throw just another party. She threw another party. And then they're like, we're so happy. And she's like, I got some big news. And they're like, oh my gosh, I love big news. And Haman's like, I love big news. And then they're like sitting there and eating and all this kind of stuff. And the Queen Esther was like, oh, by the way, husband king guy, so basically someone's trying to kill your queen. And he's like, they're trying to do what? And she's like, yeah, someone's like trying to kill the queen, me. And he's all like, no way, whoever it is, he's gonna get it. I'm gonna wreck him. And so he's like, who's gonna do this? And then the Haman's like, oh, who's gonna do that? That's crazy. And then she's like, Haman's gonna do it because he's crazy. Like, he's a psychopath. And like, you better do something because he made you sign a thing that was like gonna kill everybody, my people and me included. And he's all like, what? Oh no, what are we gonna do? He made Haman get in trouble and die. Crazy, bad, but whatever, good for the people of God. And then they set it up so that the Israelites, the Jewish people, could protect themselves in the midst of this crazy, like, everyone's gonna die thing. And turns out, end of the story, God's people came out on top. Queen Esther was saved, and the people of God were saved as well. And that all happened because, you guessed it, she handled the situation with gentleness. I know, we're all wondering, where is he going with this? How is he gonna bring gentleness in this story? Boom! Did it. Word up. Story time with Christian Waples. So what Esther did was, instead of freaking out and being like, oh my God, like, king, help, things are crazy and everyone's gonna die, which probably wouldn't have gone over very well, she handled it very precise. She was very gentle in the way that she brought the solution into play. She wined and dined, she gave him a little steak, a little bacon and eggs for breakfast, and then she presented him with the issue, and that brought a fabulous resolve. So my challenge for you guys is pretty much doing everything that Ethan told you in the beginning. And if you don't remember, I'll remind you, but also just watch it again. Do yourself a favor and watch it again. Ethan said, this week, when you find someone who's in need or could just use some help, your challenge this week is to find someone who's in need, and just like Jesus, you are going to first protect them and then help them, because that's what gentleness does. So that being said, let me pray for you guys. God, I thank you in the name of Jesus that the Spirit of God is with us, and with the Spirit of God comes the fruit of the Spirit. And as we highlighted gentleness this week, Father, give us opportunities to help protect and help them. In Jesus' name, empower us. Amen. We love you guys, and until next time, stay classy, San Diego, and other parts of the world. Peace.